just in case. And yeah.
Oh god, they know it's high.
Swoosh.
By 6.
Swoosh.
Something like that.
How were you able to turn it on without the keyboard?
What?
How were you able to turn it on without the keyboard?
It's added here, so you unplug the battery.
I bought a ThinkPad P52.
Can I pay high in my taxes?
Sure thing, bro.
Sure thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Swoosh, swoosh.
So, yeah. And yeah, so you have to pay him after that. Have to pay him rush fee.
45, right?
Yeah. So he wants to rush keyboard. So
But Monday for sure?
huh?
But Monday?
Yeah.
for sure?
Okay. So.
You ready to make a ticket?
I'm sorry?
Are you filling it out right now? Okay, yeah.
I know, that makes me sick, Dean. Makes me want to get a new job. Did Hi count ultrasonic cleaners? He actually did.
Can I pay for 45 with a debit card?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
he'll accept it.
Do I have to reservation?
Yes.
This is the keyboard?
Why not, right?
I'm sorry?
Why not? That's us. Augustine?
Yeah.
My helicopter goes swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. My helicopter.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Alright, here we're going to fix a MacBook that has no power. Let's open up this MacBook and figure out what's wrong with it. Hi is here. Hi was the guy driving that BMW earlier today.
You mean Austin? His name is Austin now. Customer called him that after he said his real name.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Move to my note, right?
Alright, yeah. That's right. It's $45. That's it. For the rush fee, just verify.
Yeah.
It's not for the repair.
No, yeah, I wish.
Move your card. He told you the price for it, right?
So what?
He told you the price for it already?
Yeah. So 250. It's a keyboard.
Plus that.
Yeah, plus tax and rush fee.
How much is it?
It's 250 plus tax, which is something. High 277, low 277.
Wait, that's
It's around that.
Why can't you do that?
Weird flex, but okay. You're all set?
Yeah.
Alright, you're all good.
Can you just confirm that now?
Yep. So if it's on your main email, then it might be understandable going forward. Be sure to check that just in case, right?
So Monday for sure, the latest 6, I think you said?
Yeah, is that 8? So unless it told you 6, yeah.
like give me some.
I think, well, I guess you text me when it's there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna send you email. If you want, we'll give you a call.
Oh, either one is good. Alright, thank you. Got it. Okay, anything else you need? Is that?
So this doesn't give us a light on the charger.
Thank you.
Hmm.
See you Monday.
So let's see why we don't get a light in the charger. We're going to turn on Paul Daniels' execrable software. And get to work. One of the only things that is worse than smashing your head into the side of an SUV that did not turn on their turn signal is using Paul Daniels' software. Tate 23 should blow me. Okay. So the first thing that we need in order to get a green light in the charger, which we don't have, is PP3V42 to be present. Let's see if we have MPP3V42 is present. The next thing we would need is for the SMC to be turning on. The SMC is going to be turning on if the SMC reset signal is present. So let's see where we would find the SMC reset signal on this MacBook. I know, Tate. How unprofessional. How unprofessional.
Look what you gotta fill out. This gets better and better.
You gotta fill out that. Look, it says right here.
I don't have any children.
Look, Steve, look, it says right here, child support certification form required.
I don't have children.
No, yeah.
I've put a lot of work in to ensure that in spite of my life's activities, I have no children. Now, fill this out. Just fill the shit out, hi.
He's a kid.
Yeah, I'm a kid.
Wait, so
Just,
how does that work?
hi, fill that shit
That's
out.
your kid. Hi, is your kid.
Hi is not my child. He's your child.
I
He's
know,
your child.
I know.
He's Middle Eastern, you're Middle Eastern. I don't...
Lewis, I know where you live.
I know where you live. And I'm scarier than you.
But he knows where your bike is.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
I will get you. Okay. Now what we're going to do, while Hi fills out my child support form so I can get a license for something,
Driver's license?
is take a look at SMC Reset. Tate is quickly figuring out that I'm not in the mood for demands to be made after smashing my head into a BMW and then still streaming the same day while doing board repair. So, let's see if SMC Reset is present. SMC Reset is 0.5 volts. SMC Reset being 0.5 volts is going to mean that the SMC is not turning on. Now do realize that the SMC is required to get a light in the charger. This is the SMC Reset circuit. It's going to allow SMC Reset L to be high about a quarter of a second after your power gets to the machine. The whole idea is that PP3V42 is going to take a little bit to stabilize. PP3V42 is going to take some time to stabilize in that rail. PP3V42 is not going to... and that the SMC that runs off of that rail, which is what talks to the charger, is going to crash if it tries to start when PP3V42, which is its main power line, is 2 volts or 4 volts or 8 volts or 1 volt. So SMC Reset needs to be held down for a short period of time so that the SMC only starts once PP3V42 is a nice, flat, beautiful 3.42 volts. So let's take a look at what the rest of this board looks like by taking it out of the case. And we will go from there by taking this board out of the case.
Lewis, I need some personal information.
What personal information?
Social security number, address.
Just traveled away from New Zealand and just
Oh.
check out the store.
Oh, cool.
Oh, how's it going, man?
How are you?
Yeah. Yeah, we're just have we
Yeah, it's a dump.
Quick look at where it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, famous YouTube.
This is Kevin.
How's it going?
That's the tip jar.
New and improved tip jar, as a matter of fact. See that little leash? Yep.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Nothing. No, okay. Alright, I'll keep my hands. Yeah. Oh, well, good to check it out. See where the measurements.
Good meeting you.
And, yeah. Stay under 20 miles per hour.
I will try.
Alright.
You have a good day. Enjoy your trip.
They were stalking before.
Casey Audio Doctor. That's how you know that he knows that he was wrong. The fact that he stopped.
He's lugging around. Oh, goddamn.
Orange.
What the hell is that?
He was lugging around like a stereo.
Well, follow him.
And he was just
What are you
walking.
doing? Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Can will probably be more useful there.
Follow the orange pants, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin,
What's up?
Louis,
would you
what's
like a
your
child
password?
support certification label?
Alright, fine. I'll log you in as me.
Wingman.
I am Steve. Me and Steve are one.
Whoa.
By the way, Mikey, Steve is the worst wingman. Never trust him.
Hey.
Now I'm starting to get why Kevin didn't go out with that girl that Steve was trying to set him up with. I get it now. And I don't blame you, Kevin.
Did you just vouch for Kevin? Traitor?
I am vouching for Kevin.
Traitor?
I'd take Kevin's judgment over your shitty wingmanning.
See, Louis is trying to blame me for something I had nothing to do with.
Everything to do with. You showed me
He's
it.
trying to apple me.
You took credit for showing me that email.
Apple does.
You
He's doing
fuck
exactly
face.
what Apple does. He's appling me. In real life.
Pretty battery falling out.
Okay.
And these guys look kind of.
I mean, what to do? Yeah. It's you, like that. Yes, sir.
DCN cable does not look corroded. By the way, you're going to see us fixing a lot more of these DCN boards now that my wholesale price on them is like $31.
Well, we have like 36 of them in stock.
Hey, hi, like quadruple the price on that shit immediately. Log into website right now before people start buying it.
Can you remove
Hi, fast.
Don't sell it.
Hi.
Ow.
$80. Hi, how can we help you?
Can I ask you guys, you're the best about a 2010 MacBook,
What's wrong with it?
the video card.
Ah,
Panic. I like to watch one. Oh, this is LG, right? So, yeah, the panic.
yeah, let's go.
I saw you do a video
Oh,
on
I
mine.
didn't know
I
that.
was fixing it. So I was like, oh,
It's the 360. Gen 1. Terrible.
Hi, are you changing the site right now? Immediately? Alright, so the pull-up resistor for SMC reset looks fine.
yeah, sounds good.
The SMC reset chip also looks fine. So we have two possibilities. Behind door number 1, the SMC is shorted and pulling it down. Behind door number 2, the SMC reset chip is bad. Now I'm going to hope that the SMC reset chip is bad, because if the SMC reset chip is bad, that's easy. If the SMC is bad, that's hard.
You need to.
But wait, there's more. What is this? Thank you, Pedro. I appreciate that. What? You know my birthday. You found BlackBerry Bold 9700 screens.
Wait, we sell. Look,
What?
we sign these and sell them.
Signed the BlackBerry screens? What if... Oh, these... Wait, where's the 002? That's the rare one. That's the hard one to find. These are not the worthwhile ones. Jake prepackaged these. Actually, no, wait. Ricky prepackaged these. Oh.
Fascinating womanhood.
I like that book. Jessa got me that book.
Yes.
And
And you read it on stream.
but that probably shouldn't be here, though. It should be somewhere
in the
else.
front.
Okay. Where was I? I was here. Hi, did a ticket come out for him?
So this is ours. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So then this becomes ours. Yeah. No, then you get confused. Okay. Why would you put 2 hours on 2?
As can be seen, we now have a fan spin.
Was it?
Wow.
Okay, Olga, here. How many things do you have to do?
SMC reset actually goes to the JTAG connector. See here? SMC reset L, the signal that was held down, is on that JTAG connector. All I had to do was remove that JTAG connector, and now we have a working board. MacBook Logic Board Repair. Aren't you so happy that Apple puts that connector right on the edge of the board, on the same area that water just clearly flows straight into the machine, instead of putting it on the middle of the board, or anywhere else on the board, so that when any sort of humidity gets near your machine, it doesn't die. Aren't you glad that Apple thinks different? Design's different. And doesn't bother putting effort into liquid resistance like IBM did over 14 years ago. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. Next MacBook. And no. Give it no the brainless stuff. I want to be as efficient as I can with it. What's up, hi?
I'm uploading the child support certification. There's no reason to. Some of them say screen. I'm dealing with old stuff that's in the cookbooks. And that's the end of it.
That QuickBooks has been accumulating items since 2010.
Yes, it's a mess.
2009, actually no, 2009, not 10.
I will unmess it. It'll take me a while.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Easy breezy, beautiful. I like that mouse. It's a happy mouse. Easy but breezy? Thank you for that think different. I am going to use that towards my brain. Bondage? Bondage?
Pretty normal fetish. Alright, well, I hand delivered it to Anel. Do you think bondage is weird?
A little strange, but I wouldn't mind, let's say, holding somebody down with a belt while doing something, but I can't, but like the whole tying them up thing is kind of odd for me. I don't want to be tied up or be doing tying.
Yeah.
Why am I talking about bondage with you, Kevin?
Mikey brought it up because
Why is Mikey bringing up bondage, Kevin?
okay,
Did I hear bondage?
Can you guys stop? I just got a notice about having to give everybody a course on sexual harassment now, thanks to that fuckface Cuomo winning the governorship.
Anel.
Okay, look, for lesson 1, no talking about bondage at work. Lesson number 1. No, you can't, Kevin. Fuck off. I'm supposed to give everybody a lesson on sexual harassment. Yeah, New York State sexual harassment prevention policy. On April 12, 2018, fuckface Governor Cuomo signed into law the New York State budget, which includes several significant measures directed at private and government employers regarding sexual harassment in the workplace. Employers are required to distribute a written anti-harassment policy in the workplace and conduct annual anti-harassment training for all employees. So as part of this anti-harassment training, no talking about bondage.
Okay,
You can talk about that with Mikey on your own when you're bonding with Kevin. Somebody donated $10. Yeah. If you want to bond with Mikey, just do it on your own League of Legends
Can I
time.
at least say how it was brought up?
No.
No, you just can't.
It involves Pepe.
No. Stop it. No more.
Can we not talk about Pepe?
Anel had a
You can talk about Pepe, but you cannot talk about bondage or anything sexual regarding Pepe.
It was Pepe was in a certain state. I don't know.
But
You
Kevin,
ask-
Kevin,
You ask
Kevin.
Anel. No, not that.
No, but can't talk anything.
Oh,
Never mind.
ha
Yeah.
ha ha ha.
Yeah. What's I doing? Oh.
bondage.
Yeah, what's up?
Here we have an A. Whoops, it used to didn't record properly. Here we have an A1706 with no power. This A1706 scares me because it's been taken apart already, which means somebody started the job for me. Kevin, do you like it when Mikey starts the job for you?
All I'm gonna say is, we were talking about Pepe, alright? Pepe. That was the subject. Let me tell you.
You like it when... No, Kevin, do you like it when Mikey starts?
We brought up possibly pathetic bondage. Because I saw Nell had a picture of Pepe in bondage. So that's how it came up. And then Moose made a joke.
That you like.
No.
This is not a safe workplace.
Not safe for...
Poor Kevin.
Can I
Wait,
slurp
holy
Kevin
shit.
for sexual
Oh,
harassment?
yeah.
Here, your boxes.
Yeah, I know, I already showed
Box up all those ultrasonics. We got to get those things out of here.
Uline, man, Uline has like incredible shipping. That's
I know.
mute.
Mute?
Mikey,
No,
Mike?
but
yeah.
not rush. Why are you wasting printing paper?
I didn't do it. Paul did.
Hold it.
Yeah, Paul did.
Let's see what this MacBook does. First thing we're going to do is unplug the battery. It seems like they took out every single screw besides the battery, meaning the battery's plugged in while they were doing the entire job. We're no F's on stream!
Hi, how can I help you?
What can we do for you?
I called yesterday. He's just petting. He's just petting. It's okay.
Just want to clean operating system?
Wait, he said Paul did that though.
Yeah, Paul printed it. R.I.P.
That's a new Windows operating system.
Okay. We can erase it. What's the reason?
Where's the Exacto?
I got locked out and I can't figure out.
Oh.
Alright, that's it.
Okay.
Damn it, I didn't grab it in time.
Let's see. You didn't try to restore it through your.
I tried the command prompt. I don't have the key.
Oh, then yeah, you don't have the key
I
either.
pressed X for
Shoot.
your respect.
I hope it's not at the BIOS levels.
Everything's getting banned.
Yes, CC Morgan. Thank you. You want a candy? We have candy.
The other thing is when I
Wait, who are you?
when I do the factory reset and it says delete all
Yeah, so the
files,
battery is still plugged in, as you can see over here,
I'm gonna switch
which means that this most likely had all of the stuff messed with while power was still applied. So great going. And thank you very much, EC Morgan. That's much appreciated. We're on the same page there.
put it on a shelf. And I
Yeah.
haven't.
It doesn't even come with your Windows key.
Not on it. And of course I threw everything away.
Strange, yeah. I mean, we can do it. We can, you know.
So let's see what this thing's doing once I unplug everything.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be done by today, so you'll have to pick it up on Monday.
Yeah, Mondays.
Yeah, we'll give you like a day or two. Like a business day.
I'm going away for the weekend. so-
Oh, perfect. Yeah, just we'll call you when it's done. Then.
Hi. I was this close. Because this is fresh.
I think they gave you a price on the phone, right?
You want to show this
Yeah.
on
What
stream?
did they tell you?
You can show this on stream.
Hey.
Only $100, yeah. You're cool with that?
Yes, perfect. That's only slightly less than I paid for the fucking thing.
I know, yeah.
But
I'll
I-
try,
I
if
understand.
it goes smoothly, I'll try to knock it down a little
I
bit. So,
appreciate it.
yeah.
But I know how it goes.
No, don't insult him.
He tried to put an F on the stream. He printed out the letter F and was holding it in front of the camera.
No, Paul printed out the app.
Paul,
I
can
just
you
put it on
imagine?
stream.
Also, can we? Paul is printing out MSDS sheets. Like that's.
That's Paul, are you serious? Paul, you're being too much of a Dilbert. What? Oh, look, you already ripped this cable. Yeah, nice. Okay. This cable was already ripped out of there. Great. Let's see what else we find in this mess. I see a screw stripped over here.
When you're done with that, I have a Pixel book, which I guess has Linux.
Oh, what's the question? I'm sorry.
So I have a Pixel book, and it has a capable to run Linux
Mhm.
on it, and I want to run Tails through the Pixel book.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to set that whole thing up, and it just wouldn't work.
Interesting.
I don't know if I'm messing something up, but I would much prefer to run that through my Pixel book than this piece of shit. So I don't know if that's something you guys can try at some point.
I would need to know what Tails is.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty
It's
ignorant.
It's an amnesic operating system
Mhm.
that you run off a USB,
Mhm.
and it involves you have to like install one. You have to install it on one USB, and then you copy that onto another USB. If you don't know what it is, then it's
Yeah.
probably not.
Is it one of these things where the UEFI's security in the BIOS has to be turned off in order for it to work, and you can't turn it off on that computer?
That's over my head.
No, because like it's just like when you hit delete when you first turn the machine on in the BIOS. Sometimes there'll be some secure boot crap enabled, and if you don't turn that off, you can't use Linux
Oh, okay. That could
or any operating system other than the one that it came with.
well, I'm talking about a Pixel book.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so on a Pixel book.
It's a totally different. It's running Chrome OS, which is.
Yeah. How would you get to the BIOS inside of a Chromebook?
I don't know. I know that they have a command prompt, and this is a pretty abstract thing.
Yeah, I'm just curious for myself.
Chrome OS is pretty new.
I'm just curious how would you get to the UEFI of a Chromebook? This display cable is completely chewed up. That's sad. At the very least, you can see that the 52 volts for backlight did not jump into the EDP pin for DisplayPort aux into the CPU. So there is at least some hope here that this is not a total waste. I'm just going to keep on unplugging everything else before we plug this in. First thing I want to do is just see how many amps it draws. So let's... So how many amps do you draw? You draw 0 amps at 20 volts, so you're doing absolutely nothing. Right, so let's take this board out of the machine. Look, a live chat. I wonder if Kevin's responding to the live chat or ignoring the live chat. Yes.
I think I need to scan that.
Oh, you gotta jump and get it. It's a good thing I didn't cut your hand off. I was about 1 second away from finding that. If you gave me 1 more second, I could have chopped your hand off with an X-Acto. I'll be honest with you. I'm not very interested in figuring out how to install some other operating system on a Chromebook.
You can get the certificate with our hand. Yeah.
I just... he's gone now. That's not particular. My purpose in life is to fix Macbook, not Chromebook. Listen to that live chat. That vibrant live chat. I don't know what Tails is. I don't feel like Googling it, though, to find out at the moment, because I have a MacBook to be fixed. MacBook. MacBook. Okay. Your ripped cable can go in there. The rest of this pile can go there. Lap Kevin's forehead for getting the tips stolen, says Daniel. I will lap his head. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is see if my PP bus is present. Let's see if PP bus G3 hot is on my board.
Stop it. Stop it. Get away from it.
We have 13 volts. Kevin, stop harassing Hi sexually.
I'm not.
He said stop it, and you kept touching him.
Ran into me.
Whoa.
Alright?
That's what they all say.
Ran into me.
And then they sue you.
Okay, so we're still taking 0 amps, but PP bus is present. This person is not qualified to tell you whether or not their heads are stuck or not. Like, seriously? She's opened the drive herself?
Yeah.
You're getting trolled like crazy. Are you about to ask Steve a question about this drive?
I'm just-
Okay, just making sure.
Go.
'Cause you-
It's been open before then. We're definitely not gonna take it.
Yeah, if it's been open before, then get the fuck out.
Then aren't you doing that?
Yeah. Well, this is just waiting for it to scan.
No pre-open drive.
I gotta wait for this to scan. Speaking of scan.
Okay, let's see what's present on the other side of the board. Let's see if our PP5 ES5 and PP5 ES4 and PP5 ES3 and PP5 ESO is there. And while we're at it, we're going to try to keep Kevin from touching Hi's PP bus, which seems to be an obsession that he's had ever since Hi started working here.
You don't need to know. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah,
Do you want to hear it?
NBC has a no hugging rule, and now I see why.
Okay. That is false. For the record, that is false.
That is completely true.
NBC has a no hugging rule because of things like this, Kevin. Don't make me become NBC.
I thought we were.
Fox. Wait, what?
No, I thought we were. What's that company called? We're
No.
not allowed to leave until work is done.
CSAT.
I thought we were.
CSAT.
Yeah, we are CSAT.
PP5 ES5 is present. Let's see if PP3v3 ES5 is present. PP3v3 ES5 is not present. Is it being enabled? Is it being told to turn on? Let's take a look at the schematic and find out. P3v3S5 enable is going to be on pin 21.
Taking fish that don't like yours cut off your hand. LOL.
Wow. Huh.
I'm going to cut off Hi's.
I can't sue him.
If Hi puts an F on stream again, I will cut off his hand, and there's nothing any of you will be able to do to stop me. Alright, so our enable is present. So it is being told, turn on. However, at PP3v3S5, we have 0 volts. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see if there's a short to ground on PP3v3S5. That could be keeping that from turning on. And there is a short on PP3v3S5. So we're going to find that short right after our commercial break. I'm going to go eat a burrito, and I'll be right back after this message from our sponsor. All right. That was a good burrito.
Right?
Problematic. Lord Downey used the word. Problematic. To describe something that was problematic.
But it would have had to be, right?
Yep.
I see UPS. No, I see UPS.
Alright, so we're going to try to find out where the short to ground on PP3v3S5 is on this board. So the first thing we're going to do, let's take a look at the board view software, and it's going to tell us everywhere where it could be. So it could be on any one of these capacitors, it could be there, and what do you know, it goes to the CPU as well. Isn't that a joy? So it could be that the CPU is shorted to ground. Well, there's one way to find out. We're going to put a little bit of voltage into that rail and see what it is that's getting warm. And pray that it's not our CPU. Problematic. He uses the word problematic. Oh.
Well, once we put it in our system, yes, correct. That's why
Hi,
Hi.
what can we do for you?
My home button is broken, so I was wondering how much it would cost.
Which phone do you have?
The 8 Plus.
Oh,
So I know it's like
yikes.
connected to the whole.
Yeah, the thing is, we can't replace that because the Touch ID won't work anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, Apple can, but they have the machine that allows it to be tied to the phone.
Okay, thank you.
That's not
You too.
Got it. Oh, like got it. Oh, got it. Oh, like okay, like oh my god, like oh my god, like Apple is the place I have to go to for the home button. Like oh my god, got it, got it. The fuck is wrong with people? Why do you talk like that? Frank Zappa made a song called Valley Girl making fun of that shit in 1980. It's been 39 years. People are still talking like that. Still talking like that. Stop! Like, listen to Frank Zappa's Valley Girl. This is not new shit.
Yep. I don't know if it's necessary. We're looking for that machine, but double check.
Okay. Let's inject some voltage into this MacBook and see if it's the CPU that's at fault or something else. One way to find out.
Oh yeah, repair. Just kidding. It's OS wipe and reinstall.
It's a P110S.
Yeah, it's old.
No, it's brand new, but it's on $99 at Best Buy.
Oh, wow.
So that's my $99 laptop.
Well, we're charging him $100 for the
What's this?
service. So.
Oh, I know which one this is. No. That's the no. Oh, why?
You're stuck at 5 volts.
But it just needs a CD3215 replaced.
I really do. It's not, I think it needs all 3 of the other ones replaced. I think something happened with that one that burnt out the other 3. But I don't know.
Bicycle? I'm happy. That's fine. Fix that at component level. $100 at Best Buy? How do they produce that for $100?
The inside of it's nothing. There's nothing to it.
Have you opened it?
14-inch one. This is one I bought my mother.
Good news.
This one's like
probably buy
200.
that for my parents as well.
It's like $200. Works pretty good. It's slow. It's slow as shit. It's a dog, but it works.
Does it What processor does it use?
Celeron. Intel Celeron.
They still make a Celeron? That's what I have in the PBX. Every time I open a tab, the H.
I like that it has a micro HDMI or micro SD port. So you
Yeah.
have a second hard drive. Basically.
I wish mine had that. All
And
right.
it has a full-size HDMI port for output.
That is sexy. Can you change the drive in it, or is it soldered on?
It's soldered on. The drive is soldered on, but it's got an M2 slot for the Wi-Fi. I thought that was weird.
Do you want to see if the CPU is bad on this? Yes. We are going to find out in a moment if the CPU is what is shorting PP3V3S5 to ground or something else. Why?
I guarantee you that.
It always is the CPU on this, really? Yeah, that would suck. Okay. Is this ground over here? No, I put my chin on the CPU. Okay, maybe my finger. Wait, it's not using anything. What? Are you plugged in? No amps.
Yeah, 9 amps.
No, the amp reading on this thing is terrible. It's always wrong. Okay, so it's something's getting warm. God damn you, Paul. I hate when you're right. Can you Dremel that out of the CPU?
Did I hear Paul and Zalma? No, you didn't.
Did we hear hi and Zamo?
What? It's the PC. Oh, it's popping. It's popping.
What is wait, is it this?
No, the CPU just popped.
Where?
Right there on the smaller side. What is that? The
PCH side.
smaller side?
PCH side. Is there still lifeboating this if that's the case?
Yes. Lifeboat completely removes everything from the board.
Except for the new one, where there's no lifeboat
There
at
is no
all.
lifeboat on the board.
So then data just rest in peace.
Yep. Nothing
Why,
you can do.
why would they do such a thing?
Because they don't care about the customer's data. They say they're advertising everything as being the most secure. So that's the most secure. You destroy it, you can't get any data. Yeah, it's a good L bracket. Where'd you get the good L bracket?
Amazon. Do you want it? I don't need it because I have that. I'm just tied it directly to the mount.
I could build something out of it.
I have a kitty. I have a kitty. I have an adorable kitty cat. I have a kitty. A cute little kitty. Alright, this board goes into Paul's status. Did the coffee lady with the coffee spilled MacBook ever come back? Yes, she did, and that MacBook was fucked. Did you just throw a bracket at Mikey?
No, I threw a candy.
A candy? What color? Okay, I approve. You wasted a blue one. So this MacBook that somebody else opened before sending here and ripped cables on has a dead CPU, which is why I don't open stuff other people fuck with, because it's always a waste of time. And that ripped cable that he ripped, I will probably get blamed for, but such is life. 04525.
If we repair it, then we can push it from back. If we don't repair it, then
Where there's go? Oh, there's one over there.
no problem. Have a nice day.
I feel like we should get the GoPro. Security footage. Yep.
BBL, 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 BBL. Justin, why are you so thirsty? Justin, you're being a little... Why so thirsty, bro?
Ross and Trigger, if I can help you. Huh?
Keep hitting this.
Primarily computers or Macbooks?
What, the
Or would you want
light?
better
Like-
phones?
Yeah, I don't remember what I was doing before. I was really interrupted by meat garbage. I know you are not garbage. I have.
I am garbage.
I'm pretty sure you're not.
So Ross needs the tumble?
Paul doesn't want to do the CPU. We're working on getting Paul to want to do it.
Yeah, we personally don't work on that. Unfortunately, yeah. No problem. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
So leave it in your name and then you'll move it ready to ship when you're done? Yes. What? This is what? Okay. I thought I heard something else.
BBL? Hi, I need you to take this and make it go away. This?
God.
All set?
I need you to take this and bring it to Paul, and then immediately run away. Okay?
Did you get hurt while not our problem?
Here we have another MacBook that needs to be fixed. This is an A1466 with no power. Let's open it up and figure out why it has no power and see if we can get it to turn on. If we can get it to turn on, maybe we can shake some money out of it.
You tried to kill me.
I will succeed in killing you. I will not try if that goes back in here.
I put it in there.
But anywhere but here. Give it to Steve, actually. Drop it on Steve's desk.
But this is no. I'm not claiming responsibility.
Alright,
Just put it on Steve's desk.
Dangerous game to play.
Wait, but she's on vacation.
Monday I work.
Not yet. Not yet. What is that?
They know their rights. I hate that stuff. They know they have rights. They read the poster. Don't read the label poster, Mikey. Don't read the labor poster, Mikey.
Louis, we gotta talk after the stream.
Are you, Mikey? Have you read the labor poster?
Yes.
Did you say
Fine.
label
I'll get you a lactating room.
Wait, what? No.
You wanted your rights. You get your rights. I'll make you a lactating room downstairs. It's gonna be pretty.
That's not what I want, Louis.
I'll make sure it's away from the rats.
I think that's what you want, right?
And I'll make sure that Kevin never touches you again. No more bondage. Those things he was doing to you were not right. I just want you to know.
That's not what I want.
Well, I know that's not what you want. That's why he's not going to do it anymore.
Wait, what? No, not, you know. Are they outside?
All right. We're going to unplug the charger on this MacBook.
Yes.
Help me.
You get my power supply back up to 18 volts. We're going to plug it into this MacBook. And it appears to not turn on. It appears the DC inboard on this MacBook actually wiggles around a little bit. So, we don't get a light in the charger. I wonder why. Is this correct? Do I seriously have 2,200 people watching this live stream? That has to be bull. What?
20? What?
That's impossible.
That. One second.
No, it's 400.
Wait.
Oh, Restream is dumb.
Just try to.
Restream thinks there's 2,100 people on here. Restream is dumber than speaking of dumb. Hi, what are you doing with these boxes?
Unboxing. Choose the box man. Woo.
This is why Lewis is selling ultrasonic cleaners to a cheap price to make room for a lactation room. Somebody gets it. All right. Is PP3v42 present? PP3v42 is present. Now we check and see if SMC reset is present. SMC reset is...
That's not even.
Interesting. SMC reset is short again. What happened the last time SMC reset was short? What happened the last time that it was not what it was supposed to? No abusing Hi.
I didn't learn.
You know how hard it is to find people like Hi? You can cut his hand off if he puts F on stream, but you can't abuse him.
Isn't that abuse?
Wow. Imagine that. Another JTAG connector. How random. Random. I hope Paul doesn't see this. Another one.
But that's the most important thing.
Put these in it.
What are the odds? Murder. Murder just occurred.
These release products with crap.
Well, they lose.
Not finished products.
They have no competition. Nobody wants to try to make a $350 4K 60 image stabilized waterproof camera.
What Sony's trying.
Well, Sony has, yeah, but it's 4K 30, and they're the only, and it costs almost twice as much money.
If it was even getting powered.
You hate Sony though, cameras.
I don't care for Sony.
What's wrong with Sony?
Okay.
I love Sony,
This is fine.
except for their 4K 30 crap.
The new phone I want to get is going to be a Sony sensor on that.
I don't have any more
I really hope they come out with the Xperia compact one again with a new revision of it.
for so long and right.
I like the 5-inch screen phone. I can't deal with the 6-inch screen crap.
Yeah, hold on.
But they supposedly axed it because it wasn't getting enough.
I think there is a market for
The
smaller
one
phones.
that
For
like
powerful, good running smaller phones.
There is, it's just nobody wants to make one.
When somebody does, it'll probably sell.
Because I will buy two of them. Yeah. You heard what I told you, right? Because after I put back the iPhone SE back into the stores, I kind of want to buy an SE. It's the same exact SE, the one with the 6S chip. I was fine with my 6S. The SE. Because they have the SE unlocked. First thing you do.
Now when we plug it in, we get a green light, it turns to orange light, and a fan spin. Another machine where SMC Reset L was being stuck to ground, and all we had to do to fix it was remove a JTAG connector. If you want to purchase a JTAG connector, check us out on store.rossmangroup.com, where we sell burned JTAG connectors, authentic burned JTAG connectors that we ripped, stabbed, burned, or axed or knifed off of MacBook motherboards. An authentic MacBook JTAG connector. Mwah! Straight from Rossman Repair. Don't delay, buy today. It's a good luck charm. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. We have to add that to the website tonight. Hi.
What, JTAG connectors?
Yeah, like a fucked up, destroyed looking JTAG
where's
connector.
that JTAG?
Can you actually make a JTAG on the store?
Well, where's the JTAG that you just removed?
Oh, it's stabbed on the floor.
You would pick it up and put a label on it.
That's literally 2 board repairs in a row that was just JTAG.
Should I tell Paul about this?
He'll kill himself. I worry about his mental health when it comes to these things.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
You do the no fix to add the JTAG on the store?
Nope.
Nope.
I'll add JTAG to the store. I just need you to make a picture. Not sure we know I'm the one who has the camera, so I would make the picture.
Yeah.
Why does it always come back to me? Why can't you do things? Hi.
I don't know.
Let's see. Also, you don't disable the product, haha. You make it out of stock. Because then it fucks up your SEO forever.
Is that something with the hard drive?
Yeah.
They made a fresh test today saying if we could do it.
We're gonna see.
But they didn't mention that they opened it.
Again, with buying
Just reply nice try with a smiley face emoticon.
Oh no, I already said that. Since I spoke to you in live chat, this is something we unfortunately wouldn't be able to help with since it's been open before.
If we tell it's been open before, that whole free estimate goes out the window. I like the idea of selling the JTAG connector. You just have to come up with a price for these. 19.99999999999.
Yes.
350? 350.
Alright, so I'm doing this tomorrow. I hope I don't forget that I'm gonna do this tomorrow.
You gonna put a label on it?
No.
If you like.
I mean, if you do put a label on it, you put a label on it.
If you like it, then you should have put a label on it.
Actually, yeah, put a label on it.
If you like it, then you should have put a label on it. Don't be mad when you see that hi want it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Is the battery battery? Did you try it in the
If you like it, then you should have put a label on it. If you like it, then you should have put a label on it. Don't be mad when you see that. Disrespectful practices.
Hey, Mikey.
Okay, let's put this next ticket in the... Apple products. Fixed board, slot BBL 001.
What? I didn't put anything. I didn't say anything. Kevin? Kevin?
I told him to call him up and get the approval. Wait, he got the approval.
So you put it in my queue. Yeah,
I think-
you put it in
Oh
my
yeah,
queue.
no, yeah.
I
did
got
put
the
it in
approval.
queue.
You
Yeah,
put it in
yeah,
the queue.
He knows how to do SMCs.
Yeah, we got SAT. We got SAT, bro.
I thought you could only reball it.
Ball it. Pop it. Bop it. Damn it. All these bad 90s commercials are coming back to me. Ball it. Bop it. Do you remember the Bop It
Twist it.
commercial? Hi.
Flex tape?
Twist it.
Pull it.
That sounds like a Me Too commercial. Think about that commercial and like imagine Bill Cosby and that
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein's like in that commercial. Pop it. Twist it. Oh my god, that's awful. That is really awful. Why am I laughing?
Now you can actually see it.
But that's not how you told Mikey.
Yeah, I know. It's
Wait, should we sell these as Monster brand gold-plated JTAG connectors? Oxygen-free copper or something? If Monster can become a multi-million-dollar company selling copper, why can't I?
Wait, what?
You know how Monster Cable charges like 30 times as much for the cable because they say it's like super? It's more betterer. You know what Monster Cable is?
I didn't even know. I thought they were headphones.
No. Well, they make headphones now, but they came to prominence by selling speaker cable and pretending that it was better. But they're a multi-million-dollar company from that. Why can't I become a multi-million-dollar company selling JTAG connectors?
On store.rossgroup.com?
Yeah, well, it'll increase the luck. It'll increase the.
The luck of your.
Yeah, it'll increase your vitality. Like have it as a keychain, and it'll increase your sperm count or something.
Just like.
If Monster can say that it sounds better, then I can say it increases your sperm count
Yes.
I can.
Hey,
and increases testosterone.
No, hi.
Yeah, it's freedom time.
Hi.
No, Kevin, can you help me now?
Hi.
Invoice, help.
With what?
You set that trap there for me, first of all. What is, oh, you just put, if it's return shipping, you just hit this one.
Pop it.
Yeah, I did that.
Shoot.
What's the issue?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
How much is away?
This is the new Shure Bluetooth cable that they came out with. Their old Bluetooth cable was a pile of effing garbage. I'm hoping that this one is slightly better. All the Bluetooth cables that I've been getting for my headphones have been trash on Amazon. So this one was $150. Makes me sick. I'm kind of curious if it's going to be any better. Hi, there's 3 people outside staring at me.
Kevin, will take care of it.
Yeah, it sounds like
Tell him to shoot.
How can I help you?
However you can, buddy. What do you guys do for a living? I don't know. What?
Hi, can you throw away the.
Does Kevin...
You guys think they now? Kevin. Kevin, I need to throw out the trash. Let's go. No, Kevin, come with me.
What?
Kevin.
Yeah, I know that shit too.
What happened?
Cause I heard it. You got an issue?
Kevin, shut the fuck up.
It's what?
Kevin, just pizza.
It's Friday.
Yeah, it is Friday. I got time. I got time for this shit.
The gangster comes out. My man put on the big boy pants.
What the fuck is going on out here?
Oh no!
Wait. Are we on the line yet?
Like,
Let's go.
Kevin, what are you doing?
No, so they were asking, what do we do? I was like, we're just a bunch of losers in here as a joke, right?
Oh.
He was like, oh yeah, I could see that. I took that as a joke, so it was no big deal. And then I was like, nah, yeah, we just repair random shit, don't worry about it. And he said, do you guys fix vapes? I was like, nah. He was like, oh, you guys are useless to me. I was like, it's too cheap. That's it. So I closed the door and he's like, oh, fuck that guy. So I was like, I mean, oh well. Oh well.
What was that, Kevin?
Nothing.
Kevin out here said, yo, hold my cup.
It would be fun to hit somebody who's not an employee for a change.
I'm not an employee.
Yeah. Right here.
Kevin says, hold my tip jar, that's it.
Where is the tip jar, by the way?
Right here. It's on its new leash.
Look at that camera work. Terrible. Terrible camera work. Kevin, don't do that.
Wait, what? What'd you guys do?
Well, we were like, what's the chat's just like, what the fuck just happened?
Oh. Oh, you guys, are you still streaming?
Yeah, he's still streaming. What do you Does that even look right? That looks right?
I've already got 1 concussion today. Let's go for number 2.
This is about to make other people look find rainbows in their eyes.
Did you paid for it already?
Yeah.
Without the credit card or with the credit card?
With yours.
Oh yeah, just throw it away.
You don't need it?
No, it's on the internet. Paul, you want to fight a bunch of kids outside that are fucking with Kevin?
A bunch of kids are fucking Kevin.
Yeah. 16-year-old kids, trained Marine. This is gonna be this will be a fair fight.
Yeah, they were leaving us.
Paul the Marine. This is gonna be like, what was the name of that movie with the crap? I forget the guy. I forget both. Nicolas Cage, up in the air. Where he was a member of the army, and because he got into a fight, he had to go to jail.
Password pick? No. Was it? No. I forget.
What up, what up? Oh, yeah.
Why won't these pair? I thought I've been charging these for hours.
I gotta reset that now.
They take this, they take everything.
Sign everything. It just all falls down on the ground.
You know what I should do? I should put your signature also and Kevin's signature.
Finally.
Stuff that's inside.
You have 2 lightning cables and a fucking keyboard.
You can experience better sound quality using LDAC Aptec HD by choosing best sound quality for the connection type in Bluetooth settings. Woo! Bluetooth settings. Connection type, best sound quality.
Make sure to leave a label.
Alright, let's see how bad this shit is.
I was like, hi, how can I help you? You're like, what do you guys do? I was like,
Nothing should happen here.
losers in here, man.
Anything on your table should stay in your table.
It's a light-hearted joke, no big deal. And he was like, yeah, I can see
Nothing
that.
crazy happens tomorrow.
And I was like, no, we just prepare stuff in here. He was like, we prepare vapes. I was like, no. I was like, oh, you guys are used to this. He says, yeah, it's too cheap. What, vapes? Jewels are like what?
Can you fix my jewel, bro?
Yeah, it's like
Rehot, bro.
$60.
Rehot the jewel.
And,
Does LG have a quad back? Kind of.
could be like that, could be like that.
Now you put flux as the flavor.
Let's see how much this thing hisses.
Smoke stuff on Thursday. I failed. My credit card got declined. So.
Oh wait, it's good. You're incognito. That means this is incognito. That means. That means stable. Wait, what you doing? Wait, where did this come
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Much better.
I have to check.
This is worth $150 for a Bluetooth cable.
Wait, is it worth it?
All those piece of shit MMCX cables on Amazon, they're the worst. They have like 40 dB SNR.
So it's worth it.
Yeah, this doesn't hiss.
Do you like AMS games?
And like I could actually move the phone around. Like the first Shure Bluetooth cable was so bad that if you move the phone from here to here, the piece of shit would stop working.
I have the first one.
Oh yeah, the first generation Shure Bluetooth cable is such a fucking piece of shit. If it's not the 1 hour battery life that you get from it or the 2 hour battery life, it's the fact that it disconnects when you move the phone around.
So on Monday, I'm gonna ask for a review on those headphones, on the Bluetooth thing, so I can see if it's worth it for me to buy.
This is sexy. I should have. Why did I keep buying those shitty Amazon ones over and over again?
Because you kept saying that Shure wasn't gonna get it.
Wow. This is what proper Bluetooth headphones are supposed to be like. Finally. Thank you, Shure.
See you tomorrow.
Somebody released an MMCX cable that does AppSec HD that has a proper amplifier in it.
I will see you Sunday.
Sunday.
No, they charge micro USB, which pisses me off. They should have. Well, what are you going to do?
You be here the weekend?
Cool. Label. Label? Label.
On it?
Cool. So now I know. Once again, waiting.
Label on it.
Ew.
Label on it.
Disgusting.
Practice
Filthy.
of complete
Disrespect.
for your customers.
Thank you.
I'm just putting off fixing this.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
That's an air no power.
You know I had 2 JTAGs for 2 SMC resets in a row?
You can go fix that CD3215.
Anel's going to do that tomorrow.
Now you can go fix that CD3215.
Anel. Anel, you'll figure it out. You'll learn.
It looked difficult on stream.
You'll learn. He's going to learn.
It's okay. I learned if I rip pads, I get to pull.
No.
That's an excellent lesson.
That's a terrible lesson. No.
Who taught you that lesson?
No, we don't do that. We don't do that.
I don't know. What, Louis Brosnan?
What? No, not me.
Yes, one Louis Brosnan.
Oh, why is there a 10 in there?
Mark Schaefer.
Why did someone put the
Con Air, that's the name of that film.
Mark Schaefer, iPad reader.
Yeah, I spent $150 on that for the cable alone.
Oh, so then if they try to steal it, now they're gonna knock
Cable.
this over and break the entire
Label.
desk.
Yes,
Right.
and that's
That's the alarm system.
that's the alarm
As a
system.
matter of fact.
Why don't this is plastic?
That's the alarm?
Drill it.
Just put a screw straight through the bottom into the.
Why are we screwing things? We've been working on Apple shit for almost over 10 years and there's no adhesive under that? Everything here should be adhesed.
Double-sided tape.
Hot glue, LS32 or LS300.
Yeah, we should glue it to the desk.
Just hot glue. We got a hot glue gun.
Table. Label.
A label? You want
Use a label.
I'll put a label.
It's unremovable label.
Oh,
You need 20 minutes of Goo Gone to remove the tip jar.
See you later, Paul. Thanks for everything. Thanks for fixing my bike. Can you get rid of the rainbow?
We're seeing in your wrong.
You
Is this
steal the
okay?
tip jar, your crown King Arthur. Label.
Lewis, you hear me?
Okay. Time to fix this MacBook.
Hey, your MacBook.
This is the third JTAG connector in a row. Paul, I have to delete it so that Paul doesn't.
Record. Unspecified error.
Yeah, it's like using Paul Daniel software. All right. So here we have another liquid damage MacBook with no power. If this is the third one in a row that needs a JTAG connector, I will have to delete this video because Paul will come back and he will murder me if he sees that this was all that was in my queue.
Good. Good, good, good.
iPhone 4.
iPhone 4.
iPhone 4.
Where's my iPhone 4?
You have an iPhone 4.
I want an iPhone 4.
True. Let's give it an iPhone 4 actually.
Is that Paul's iPhone 4 that you stole or another one?
Someone else, remember that guy who gave the GoFundMe money?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave an iPhone 4 as well.
Yeah,
No
he
way.
gave us an iPhone 4.
Yeah.
And it's white.
And it's working.
Yeah.
How many GBs is it?
8. It's not the bigger one.
Oh. Enjoy your vacation, Olga.
Thank you so
Tagir,
much.
see you later. Enjoy vacation.
I'll see you when I see you.
Don't go to Bermuda Triangle.
Bye. What?
Come here. Come.
Wait.
Not so soon. Not like this.
Label? Label.
Oh my god!
This is yours.
No way. No way.
These are yours, right?
Someone says from a lot of us on the internet, we love you, Lewis. Thank you. That's very nice of you. No effing way. Wow. Again. Again. Oh my god.
No, I'll take this. Thank you.
This is the best day ever.
Are you being a Blackberry, Mikey?
Wow.
Oh, I just realized. I forgot that.
This queue is better than sex.
The what? What happened?
This is the third one in a row.
J-Tech?
This is
What? How do you get those?
3 in a row. Wow. Yeah, this is amazing. This is great. This is so awesome. Another JTAG connector. If every day of my life could be just like this, I would be so happy. Just destroying JTAG connectors as violently as possible. This is so cool. I could just live the rest of my life doing this every single day. JTAG connector after JTAG connector after JTAG connector. Die. Die, you bastard. Die. If this gives me a fan spin, I will shit myself. Hi, do you think this is going to have fan spin after this? We destroyed the JTAG as violently as possible.
Did you save it?
No, I forgot again. We didn't have the luck that's that good. This one's gonna actually wait. Whoa, fan spin? Yeah, but no green light. All right, so that doesn't count. Almost the JTAG connected. Damn it, we're gonna have to do some actual work on this one. It's Friday night. Someone says, does your website harvest and sell my data? My website barely stores its own data. I can't even harvest pictures to my own products. What are you doing with your Friday night, Mikey? Anything exciting? Crazy?
Going home, you're still streaming, watching you. But that's not creepy at all.
I should be doing something with my life. Let's do something with our lives tonight. No.
Oh, we forgot about that. Steve, Mario Kart.
You threw down the challenge.
Mario Kart, right now.
Yeah, you threw it down.
This is yours. Put it somewhere where you can have it. Oh god.
One customer's gonna get quite more than he got paid for.
Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch. Alright, let's see if we can bring back these traces here. Hi, do you have a EDCing cable you can get me? 821-1722? Make sure to move in front of Kevin's section of the screen so Mikey has an advantage. Ugh, new LCD connector could be used as well. That's not fish, that's mine, and that's fish free, it's vegan. It's good for your brain. Yeah. Because the fishy has the omega because it eats the seaweed. So there you're cutting out the middleman. You're going straight to where the fishy gets it. It's up there, 821-1722. It's a AF9. Mikey, don't do that. Yeah. They go to the business. So Jordan, they go to the business and then I allocate that stuff as business income. So does YouTube ad revenue and all that. I mean, technically that's me because I am the business, but you get it. But yeah, it's just easier that way for me for tax purposes and all that. So YouTube shit, if you click on the Amazon links below, all that stuff, it just shows up as a business income, and I put it as social media, whatever, income. Do we have people making fun of Asperger's in a chat where on Friday night you're all choosing to watch somebody fix motherboards? Because if that's what I'm seeing in chat, that's some great irony. That people who are choosing to watch a man fix Apple logic boards on Friday night are making fun of Asperger's. It just seems to have some sort of... There's a lull in there. And I think the person doing the making fun is missing the lull. It's okay. Don't make fun of people with that. And if you have it, don't worry about it. Chillax. I have 800,000 followers and can't get a date and a job. Paul Daniels has spent over 25 years in technology and can't figure out how to code. And Teresa lives in Australia. Everybody has their cross to carry. Everybody's got their cross to carry. Can you imagine having to live in Australia? How awful it would be? Every single day knowing that you're one of those actors pretending that the world is round when it's actually flat. Every day trying to get us to believe that she has a son when in reality she just has a koala. They're not, Sar. So the thing is, the Earth is, from what I've been reading on the internet recently, and I've only been recently getting educated on this, so I could be wrong, but apparently the Earth is flat. And one of the arguments that the Earth is round is that Australia exists. But the way that they explain it is that everybody in Australia is actually a paid that claims to be in Australia is a paid actor that's in on the scam. And it almost kind of makes sense, because you see how Australia is really spread out. You see how the people that are famous from Australia have these silly voices like David EV Blog. And then you also see how people who threaten the Australia just go away. Like Chlordite used to be working on Open Board View. And then Paul Daniels, the supposed Australian, shows up, and then the software just like Chlordite just disappeared off the face of the earth. Nobody has heard of him since. And his software. It's strange. It really is. Like, what happened to Chlordite? What does Paul Daniels have access to? How is Paul Daniels able to make him disappear like that? Nobody knows. But Flat Earth theory would explain all of this. It then also raises the question as to whether or not Teresa's kid is a human or a koala. Most likely a koala. Thank you, JP.
Other way. Yeah.
You're gonna get the you were high. I mean, I'm not gonna get first place this week. This is all the hardest game.
I screwed up this LCD connector big time. Really should go home at this point. But we are going to fix this. Macbook. Thank you, Donnie Seeger. Man, I really suck today. It's almost like riding headfirst into an SUV was a bad idea. Okay, those two pins are allowed to be touching each other because they're both going to the same place. Who says Kevin wins if it's a draw? Did Kevin cheat?
He made us run 200cc, which is uncontrollable.
No, it's not uncontrollable.
And
It's just
he
the
has
fastest
an auto,
speed.
no, and he has an auto on.
So if I had that off, I would have won anyways. Alright? I would have had first place guaranteed. That auto control hindered me.
Good night.
Are you sure war is up on you? I'm kind of curious. Debating posting it to the main channel. See you later. Maybe. Depends on my head. Oh, cool. Is the license plate in view war is up to you? I'm kind of curious. I guess I'll figure that out later. Alright, so let's see if this thing gets a fan spin now after all of our little adjustments. If this Still no green light and charger. Let's see, do we have 8.5 volts on our PP bus? Hey, 8.6 volts on PP bus. Oh, God damn you, Paul Daniels. Open Sesame, work software, work. Yes, thank you, Paul Daniels, you're the best. All right, so let's see what's going on with this DC board. This chip is getting the power it needs. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Why aren't we getting a light? Hello. Light! That was a light on the charger. Beautiful. Works. So the pins for sending 3 volts over to the 1-wire circuit, and also for SMC, BCAC, OK, and sys 1-wire, which is going to be the data line between the charger and the SMC, were not great. We also had corrosion of the backlight circuit, and of course the JTAG area. After repairing all that, it worked. And if you want to know how those circuits work, I highly suggest you check out my videos on the 1-wire circuit. And if you good night, Orhan. And if you want an environment to check out these videos with no advertisements at all, you can check us out on boards.rossmangroup.com. And on boards.rossmangroup.com, you can go over here and go repair videos by model or problem, repair videos by problem. And when you click over this thing, it'll show you all of the different problem types. And you can go to something like no green light and charger, and it's going to show you every single video I've ever done talking about no green light in the charger, right like that. Or if you want to find videos related to just this specific board, which is an 820-00165, you can go repair videos by model, and then click 820-00165, and then you can see all of them. These videos were uploaded to Vimeo from the original master copy, so they are going to look better. And above all, if you go watch the videos in Vimeo, there's no pre-roll or post-roll video ad. There's no YouTube cancerous comment section, and it's a nice little YouTube-free environment, ad-free environment, so you don't have to watch ads, none of that nonsense. And that's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. With that, I'm going to go and figure out what it is I should be doing with my Friday night. Most likely going back to my alcohol. I haven't drank in a long time. You can't drink legally, right? Right, hi? Okay. What should I do with my Friday night? What should I do with my Friday night? I should probably fix more MacBooks. Maybe there's more MacBooks to be fixed. I should put notes for this MacBook at least. That would be the nice thing to do. Maybe I'll fix another MacBook. Can you put this in slot D17? Actually, can you give me the ticket number of that too? Because I forgot it.
24528.
That was close.
Someone donated. I couldn't see it. Someone donated $5. Fantastic work.
Thank you very much for saying fantastic work. There are still likely MacBooks that need to be fixed. I can't leave until they're done. Liquid damage, no power, maybe. 81707 needs data, I'll take that. What does no boot mean? Does that mean doesn't turn on, or does that mean that this other store is too stupid to try installing an operating system? GPU issue, get the fuck out. A1398, no power, I'll take that. Won't turn on, I'll maybe take you. Sensor issue, fuck that. Camille or Paul, fuck that. Camille or Paul. A1534, fuck that. Camille or Paul. I kind of want to take this one, but it's already in Paul, which makes me not want to take it. Right, USB-C ports don't work. Backlight voltage went to mux. Needs a new LCD connector. Nope, not it. That's for Paul. Let's see, we have received approval. That's disgusting, Paul. It's not the battery or the screen. What is this? Do you know what this is? Hi.
No. How would I know?
It says it's a won't turn on. Is this a puppy? Broccoli? Hot Wheels car? What the fuck?
What's
Like what? Steve will figure out what that is. Next. Alright. Okay, what's in D12? It's either we fix another MacBook or get a life, and that's not happening. So let's fix another MacBook.
Hey, there was a thing.
All right, here we have a MacBook with no power. This is an A1398 MacBook. And in spite of the fact that in every single one of these videos, people know that I take the computer and I put it up like this, they wrote their fucking address and email and phone number on the back of the machine. So if you all just saw that and wind up calling him, fuck it, that's on him, not me. Phil, a bar is a terrible way to spend money. You walk in and you just sit there the entire time, drinking, doing nothing, but staring at your phone. That's boring as hell. All right, so I'm going to take the bottom cover off of this, and we go from there. Excuse me. Good night, hi. Please don't be CPU vCore shorted to PP bus. Please don't be CPU vCore shorted to PP bus. Please don't be CPU vCore shorted to PP bus. Anything but CPU vCore shorted to... Oh no, you replaced the battery yourself. Oh no. Oh no, what else did you do? Please don't be corrosion by CPU MOSFET. Alright. See you later, thanks for everything. Okay, so. See you later, hi, thanks for everything. Okay, so we do check these capacitors. So this is PP bus G3 hot. I'm going to see if PP bus G3 hot is shorted to CPU vCore, as it almost always is on these boards, and if it is, I'm throwing this out. It's not. 9.2 million ohms. Drink alcohol, then fix MacBook, in that order. You know, I've done that before, and it doesn't always lead to the highest quality MacBook repairs. But thank you, though. Okay, so let's see. What is wrong with this MacBook that it's not powering on? What did they do to you, MacBook? Who hurt you? So the first thing we're going to do is plug the charger in with the battery not plugged in and see how many amps it's taking. Good night. Have a good weekend. Picture of Phoebe? 48 megapixel picture of Phoebe. Phoebe! No, maybe! I want to see picture. Steve won't send me a picture of his new kitty. It's this god-awful, mean, evil man. All right, it's taking 30 milliamps, which means our PP bus is likely going to be present. We have a light in the charger, which means PP3V42 is present. If we have 12.56 volts over here, that means the SMC is turning on. Interesting. PP bus is not present. PP bus is 1.8 volts. That's no good. All right, this may actually be something that we can solve. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the screws out of this MacBook and see if we can fix it. Now, they're the wrong screws in the wrong place, but that's what we expect from a MacBook that's been opened before. Let's just pray that they didn't put the long screw in the short hole. Oh God, you bastard, you did. You put the long screw in the short hole. Well, F me. All right. So now we are decreasing the standard for this repair from turns on and everything functions to fan spin, because you put the long screw in the short hole right next to the graphics chip, which means I can expect that the GPU data lines be messed. So, if this has a fan spin, I'm done. My website is quite clear about not sending in MacBooks that other people have destroyed, because we have a no-fix, no-fee policy. No fix, no fee means that I make no money if I spend 2, 3, or 4 hours on a single board. However, that also is only fair if you don't destroy the board before sending it in, so that there is at least a chance, a fighting chance, that we make some money off of some of this stuff. So, I'm gonna get This display assembly is for the wrong year. Look at this. This is the thin webcam connector, and that's the thick webcam the thin webcam cable, thick webcam connector. This is the wrong. Ah, this is all wrong. Ah! You do not use thin webcam assembly in an 820-3787 board. You use that in an 820-3332 board. This is incorrect. Incorrect. Ah! Now I definitely don't care if I get a picture on the screen. What is keeping you stuck in here? What did you do? 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 Why is this board super glued in here? Oh, that's not super glue. That's probably cum. Yeah. Thank you, Goblin. I'm triggered. They destroyed this. Alright, so PPBush G3 Hot is missing, so let's take a look at U7100, which is going to be the circuit responsible for creating PPBush G3 Hot. Now the first thing that we notice if we take a look at that circuit is that we have resistors that have holes in them. Look at that. Look at that. See how those resistors look like they have eyes? Bam. Bam. These resistors don't have eyes, but those two resistors do. These two resistors don't have eyes. See that? But these two resistors have eyes. Look at that. Now, if we were to measure them with my multimeter, let's see what they measure using Paul Daniels' software. The Paul Daniels software says 10 kiloohms for that one And 7 kiloohms for that one. Now let's take a look on the schematic and board view software for an 820-3787 MacBook and take a look at what those resistors are for. You like how fast I found those resistors, don't you? Don't you? You like how fast I was able to find those resistors. Like just right like that. I just went over to the board, I went like this, boom, and I could immediately focus in on the spot that needed my attention. Well, if you found that impressive, you should know that I'm single. Don't delay. If you're a part of the 0.03% of my audience that's female, come and get a date today. All right, now, what we do over here is we're going to take a look at a board view for an 820-3787. That's R7121 and R7122. Now, these are the resistors between the current sensing resistor and the U7100. This over here is a current sensing resistor. Now, the way this works is quite simple. Let's say you were trying to tell how fast the water was flowing through a stream. You would have to put your hand in the stream so that you could physically feel how fast the water is moving. However, if you're far away, let's say you're on top of a mountain, you won't be able to tell. So you would need your friend to put your hand in the water, and then if you're going to actually type into the computer in your home up in the mountain how fast it's going, you need your friend to yell over to you how fast it's moving. So that's what's happening over here. So over here you have the current that's flowing through from the charger. So this is where the current is going to be coming in from the adapter. Let me just give you a better view. Let's get just PDF on the screen. Here we go. So this is where it's coming in from the adapter. It's going to go through these transistors. So this is where it's coming from the charger. Now, over here, this is a resistor. This is just like the guy's hands in the stream in the river. This resistor is going to create a teeny tiny bicicleta's worth, as Cartman would say, of a voltage drop across it. And that teeny tiny voltage drop is going to be proportional to how much current the system is using. So a big voltage difference between the top of the resistor and the bottom means lots of current being used. A small voltage drop is going to mean a tiny amount of current being used. Now, this is the chip that needs to know all of that, but it's not in the stream. This is the guy up on the mountain typing stuff into his computer. So this would be the guy with his hand in the stream, R7120, and then he's going to yell over to U7100 and go, "Yo, the stream is moving fast!" And think of this like the telephone line or whatever, the walkie-talkie or whatever the hell in between. So the line between the top of the resistor and the bottom of this current sense resistor has a 10 ohm resistor in between it on each side. However, those two resistors are blown, which we spotted with startling efficiency. Now, we're going to have to replace those resistors, but before we replace those resistors, we have to figure out why they blew. Because if we don't figure out why they blew, they're going to blow again. And we don't want to have them blow again. That's also inefficient. So what we're going to do over here is see if there's a short circuit at the bottom of either resistor. As you can see, at the bottom of each resistor, there is a 1.6... here we go. There is a 1 ohm short to ground over here. Now, what could be shorted on that line? It could be the capacitor, the other capacitor, or the ISL6259. And I'm going to take a guess that the ISL6259 is the chip that died, most likely because this cheap schmuck was using a knockoff charger and killed his board. One way to find out, though, is we're going to remove the U7000 and see. And if that U7000 is dead, then I know that you used a knockoff charger. There are people staring in my window, so I just waved to them and said hi. That's quite strange. This is not supposed to be a fishbowl. Please don't stare at me. Please don't tap on the glass. The animals are sensitive to that. This is not a zoo. Now, we're going to measure and see if there's a short to ground. short to ground is gone. Meaning that you used the knockoff charger, didn't you? And you lied about it. You didn't put it in your intake form. I'm disappointed in you. I'm not angry at you. I'm just very disappointed. Okay, remove all that mixture of leaded and lead-free solder. No, of course not, Phil Abrams. That will never happen. Unless they're drunk and want to use the bathroom for free. That happens every now and then on Friday and Saturday night. Okay, so beautiful. Now we're going to get ourselves a donor to steal these pieces from. And then we're going to have a working board. And then after this board works, we're going to have another working board. Because we're going to take another one from the slot and fix it. And then we're going to take another working board, a broken board, and turn it into a working one. And we're going to do it again, and again, and again. All right, this board has already had everything stolen from it. Everything stolen from it. Everything stolen from it. Everything stolen from it. Stolen. 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 Lame. Let's see if I can piece together everything that I need. Because if I can piece together everything that I need, then I can fix another MacBook. And then another MacBook after that. And then another MacBook after that. And then another MacBook after that. Okay. Damn. Okay. Time to put the donor boards back, because I know I will forget to later, and if it also allows me to cool down the board a little bit. So let's get all my boards back where they belong, so Paul doesn't kill me. And then we move on and see if this works. If this works, we have a working MacBook. Another working MacBook. Saved from the perils of despair at the Apple Store. Another customer that can happily save money. No rip-off at the Apple Store for them. No, sir. No, sir. All right. Let's see if this MacBook gives us a fan spin. You think it'll give us a fan spin, folks? I think it's going to give us a fan spin. So let's get a fan to plug into this MacBook and see what happens. We're going to have to warn this person to never use a knockoff charger again. Spend the money at the Apple Store for the charger that's not a piece of crap. This thing costs enough money. Again, if you're buying some piece of shit computer, buy a piece of shit charger. You bought a super expensive MacBook, which means you can probably afford to buy their super expensive snowflake charger to go with it. Fan spin. Ladies and gentlemen, another MacBook saved from the scrap heap of an Apple Store. Another MacBook. And if you want to learn more about how to do exactly what it is that I'm doing right here, and you want to learn how to do it in an environment that's free of pre- and post-roll ads, in actually better quality and superior categorization than here, head over to boards.rossmangroup.com. Boards.rossmangroup.com is not only home to the paid forum where we have engineers answering your questions for $29 a month, but it is also home to a bunch of free videos, just like the one that you're watching here. You can click repair videos by model or repair videos by problem. If you choose repair videos by model, you can click here, and it will bring you to every single model board that there is. So you could simply click on 820-3787. And it will bring you to a list of videos that are hosted somewhere else other than YouTube. So if YouTube ever decides to do something stupid and my account goes away, it's all still hosted here. Or you can go to MacBook board repair videos by problem type. Click, and you have PB-Bus G3 Hot missing, no green light in charger, PM Sleep S4L missing, and so on and so forth. For every single one of these types of problems, you can click, and then you click over here, and there will be a list of different videos. These videos are all hosted by Vimeo. It's a great plan. It costs me only like $900 or so something a year. So not only do I have somebody I can actually talk to, unlike YouTube, if my videos go down, but you get to watch the videos with 0 pre-roll and 0 post-roll ads, since I'm actually paying for the hosting. And best part of all, these are the videos uploaded from the original masters, and Vimeo encodes look far better than YouTube encodes. So not only can you watch the videos here in better quality, not only can you watch the videos with 0 advertisements, but they're all perfectly sorted. So if you're learning and you're just starting to fix boards on your own, you can look up your specific board model number or your specific problem with your board and then get directed to a video that's likely exactly what you need, rather than wade through a playlist on YouTube of 600 or 700 different videos of random different problems. I'm hoping that sorting things out like this is going to make it easier for people like you to kind of learn. And it's not just that getting the information out there. It's getting the information out there in a way that is easily digestible to new people. That is what I find to be most important. So hopefully you've learned something, and let's move on to the next MacBook. Zen, that doesn't work. That usually gets you pepper sprayed. Much pepper spray. Okay. Next MacBook. Plus, I watched the Gillette ad. I watched that Gillette ad. You're not supposed to do that shit anyway. I'm supposed to stop people from doing that stuff, even if I don't know them. Okay, this is 24532. So we have to put this in a slot. I pay attention to my Gillette ad. 24532. Fixed. Stop using knockoff charger, mofo. And do not long screw board. Slot. E17. Amen to fan spin. Amen, fan spin. Okay, now we have to grab another MacBook. What do we have in our pile here? Okay. Wow. Liquid damage, nope, I'll take you. Maybe you for later. No, hell no, not that one. Fuck this, fuck that one. Hell no, hell no, hell no. I'll take it. Alright, this one's a good one. Alright, here we have another MacBook that's been picked at random. This is a MacBook Air that appears to have liquid damage and not be powering on. Let's open up this MacBook and try and figure out what's wrong with it. Okay. Let's open up this MacBook. Go MacBook. Most of the screws are missing from this MacBook. Oh no. You've been opened before too. No. 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 Oh. Not again. Not again. Not again. Breathe from the obliques. You're supposed to turn on, off, on, off, on, off, on. Alright, so you chime. Alright, so why is the LCD's connector unplugged? It's impossible to know. He's gone. Alright, so there's some green stuff over there. Ah, LCD cable. Well, this seems like somebody else's job, not for me. Needs LCD cable. And also needs money since this has been opened. Yes. This MacBook. Sleepy. F-17. Oh yeah. Dun 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 dun. One of the people that 10 years ago told one of my customers that I was not using real screens and that who the hell knows what I was putting in their computer, probably junk, is actually now a member on my forum and paying $29 a month for advice. Wow. Talk about the world coming around full circle. That's interesting. That's a big LOL to me. I remember, because the guy showed me the email. That was 2009, but I remember. I actually did a screenshot of it from my website. Oh. He was charging $429 to replace an A1181 screen. And it's not like these Retina screens where they're ridiculously expensive. That's a fucking $58 screen. $90 if you're not getting a wholesale discount. And it takes 10 minutes. Oh, fun times. Okay. Well, it looks like it's time to fix another MacBook. Let me just start copying some of the files that I'd like to take home with me. So I can, once I'm done fixing all these MacBooks, then I can start editing the videos of all these MacBooks and posting them and scheduling them to be posted once every couple of days to YouTube. And then once I'm done editing the videos, I will likely pass out. And then I will wake up. And then I will come here and I will fix more MacBooks and record fixing more MacBooks. And then once that is done, I will copy the files off and then edit me fixing MacBooks until I fall asleep. And then I will fix more MacBooks. And then I will edit fixing MacBooks. And then I will fix more MacBooks. And then I will edit myself fixing MacBooks. And then I will fix more MacBooks. And then I will edit myself fixing MacBooks. And the cycle will continue. On and on. Until someday, my telomeres get way too short, and the cycle ends. Okay. Let's get some files copying here. So these are all files that I have already taken home. I don't need these. I've already edited all this stuff. I can delete these off of this drive. Excuse me. We have another MacBook right here. Oh, come on. Delete. Let me delete you. Let me delete you. There we go. Let's see. So what have I recorded? Here we go. We have JTAG, that, and that. Copy you to you. Copy at the speed of an SSD. Good. Oh, that's pathetic. 290 megabytes a second. What? Ah, well. Let's see. Do we have any video from the day before that we should copy? We had this. There was nothing there. I'll keep that, but that's not going to get edited into something. Let's see, what is this one? This has dog hair in it. Doesn't look like I did anything. Delete that. That one is definitely delete. That is junk. That is also junk. Junk. That I could use that as a video. This one definitely. Copy you and you. Okay. How much does Lewis charge if he only needs to change a faulty chip priced at $6? 40? 50? Ha! Hell no! I often replace chips that cost me 10 cents, and I charge over $200. Because you're not paying for the chip, you're paying for my brain. And if I'm wasting my brain on this bullshit rather than living my life, I'm going to charge you. Because that's the one thing you don't get back, is time. You could get back everything else, but the one thing you will never get back is your time. So if you're using your time, you charge. Hell no! Rent in New York City at $3,000 to $20,000, insurance, minimum wages of $15, livable wages of $20 to $40 an hour, taxes, all that shit, insurance, and you think I'm charging $30 a repair? Fuck out of here! Hell no. Hell no. Don't get me wrong, I'm not charging Apple prices. But still, I'm not charging $30 to $40 either. Okay, what am I reading here? I will catch up on chat and then start on this machine. That's one of the one downsides of the videos is I make it look easy. So if I charge somebody 100 or 200 or 300 or 400, they're like, "Oh my God, what a ripoff!" Yeah, like when I take a board and I go like this and okay, PP bus is 1 volt. Yeah, that's what it is. I can do that, but good luck finding other people who are going to do that. Okay. Where was I? All right. Here we have another MacBook. This says A1398, liquid damage, doesn't boot. The first thing I'm interested in is what does doesn't boot mean? Does that mean doesn't turn on, or doesn't actually boot into the operating system? It's very rare that people use the proper terms for things like this, and seeing as this is another repair shop, they probably have no idea what the word boot even means. So, we're going to open this thing up and get started. The first thing I need to do is find myself another magnet. I'm almost out of magnets, and I like having magnets because they help me keep track of my screws. I need to not lose track of my screws. I've had enough of them fall out of my head. Someone says, I don't think he would do that, right? Says Levin. Huh? I don't understand your question. Yeah, the video is going to be crappy on the stream. I'm only streaming at 3 megabit per second since Time Warner's been sucking a lot more than usual lately. Every now and then I feel like doing something nice, OMG. But that's if people don't bitch. I told her that if I can get it to work, leave a tip. If I can get it to work but full brightness, leave a tip. And if I do it the right way, then you have to pay. She didn't agree to the right way. She agreed to the leave a tip way. So even though I managed to do it with full brightness, I made an agreement. And since I made an agreement with her, I can't like just change it after the fact. I can tell you, okay, listen, it's going to cost more to do it because it needs all this other stuff I didn't know about. So you can choose to not fix it or fix it at the other price. But I'm not going to be a dick once the thing already is like already in functioning condition, just because I thought it was the mux and it wasn't the mux, and it wound up being just some random thing that I wasn't aware of. Also, that's a really old piece of shit, too. I don't know. I was feeling nice that moment. That's rare. Every now and then. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is unplug the battery and see how many amps this thing draws. This is an 820-3787. We get a light in the charger, and it takes 200 milliamps. Teresa, it's actually the opposite. Oh, wait, now it's turning on. Oh, you're turning on but have no brain for no reason. Ugh. Oh, hell no. Oh, and they hope that it's not a board repair. LOL, are you kidding me? Hell no. Taking 200 milliamps and turning on, but no... Oh, God. Yeah, dead CPU. Oh, long screw damage. There's a long screw in the short hole. You fucked it. Long screw in the short hole. Yep, you fucked it. Rest in peace. Yep, that's a great way to make me throw this in the junk pile. They have a letter that they sent with it that says, "Hi, I don't really want to spend money, and I long screwed it. And it's one of the most difficult board repairs there is." Yep, get the fuck off my desk. Next. Turns on, takes 200 milliamps, no brain, long screw damage. And letter included with machine indicates lack of desire to spend money. Please sell GTFO slot E19. Next. The boards seem to be getting crappier and crappier as the night goes on. I think it may just be time to get out of here. But if I leave, what will I do? I suppose I could get food at my favorite restaurant. It would be nice to get food at my favorite restaurant. I know exactly what I want, too. That would be nice. I think I'm going to go do that. I am hungry. Could use some food. And the place is nice and quiet. No people. Just how I like it. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. I also have to fix my bike up a little bit before I go for some obvious reasons. So I will see you all in the next video. I'm out of here for good this time. So thank you for watching, and as always, I hope you learned something.